In this video, we will unbox the Lesney Products Matchbox Series 50 tractor. We will start by looking at the views of the box. The print on the cardboard box includes Matchbox branding. As seen, the box reads Matchbox Series, a Lesney product. The printed number 50 is specific to this die-cast model of a tractor. Here's a little background information about Matchbox. Matchbox was originally started in 1953 as a brand of Lesney products. Matchbox is currently a brand of Mattel. Mattel also owns Hot Wheels. Here are additional views of the cardboard box. We will remove the tractor from the box. Here is a view of the tractor. As seen, the tractor itself is unpacked. This antique Matchbox tractor was purchased used. The die-cast tractor is a John Deere-Lanz 700. The John Deere-Lanz 700 was likely the only one or one of very few tractors made by Matchbox for John Deere. Here's a little background information about John Deere-Lanz. In 1956, Heinrich Lanz merged with Deere & Company. This merger was a part of John Deere's agricultural machinery expansion into Europe. Immediately following the merger, this created the branding of John Deere-Lanz tractors. These included the John Deere-Lanz 300, John Deere-Lanz 500, and John Deere-Lanz 700. The John Deere-Lanz 700 was produced from 1962 to 1966 in Germany. The drivetrain was 4x2 or two-wheel drive, including a transmission with 10 forward and 3 reverse gears. The John Deere-Lanz 700 included a 4-cylinder diesel engine. The John Deere-Lanz 700 included a diesel engine with 2.7 liters or 165.1 cubic inches of displacement. The engine cylinders had a bore and stroke of 3.875 by 3.5 inches or 98 by 89 millimeters. The diesel engine had about 53 horsepower and was rated to about 2400 RPM. In the rear, these tractors did come with a PTO or power takeoff to power implements. Also in the rear, the tractor was equipped with a hydraulic lift system to lift attachments and implements. Now we will rotate the tractor. This tractor could have had different wheel and tire configurations. Those configurations could affect the measurements for the tractor dimensions at a scale of 1:1. That being said, we'll estimate a few measurements of our own with this die-cast model. It should be mentioned that the Matchbox John Deere-Lanz 700 has been documented to be a scale of 1:61. 1:61 scale checks out when measuring the wheelbase. This die-cast model has a wheelbase of 32 millimeters. When 32 millimeters is scaled to 161, it is 195.2 centimeters or 76.85 inches. If we scale the wheelbase of 32 millimeters to 164, it would be 80 inches or 203.2 centimeters. Although this is a 1:61 scale model, we'll have some fun and estimate the measurements at 1:64 scale. Our estimates will give an idea of what this tractor will be like around other die-cast tractors or die-cast cars at 1:64 scale. As a side note, 1:64 scale is equivalent to S-gauge scale in model railroading. For this view, we will use a model railroading ruler to estimate some of the measurements at 1:64 scale. From the top view, this model could be scaled up to about 73 inches or 185.4 centimeters wide. The length of the tractor could be scaled up to about 125 inches or 315.5 centimeters. In this view, we can estimate the height of the tractor. The height of the front tires can be estimated at 32 inches or 81.28 centimeters. The height of the hood would be about 64 inches or 162.6 meters. The height of the rear tire would measure about 52 inches or 132.1 centimeters. The height to the top of the steering wheel would be about 63 inches or 160.02 centimeters. Next, we will weigh the model. The real John Deere-Lanz 700 was documented to weigh about 4,775 pounds or 2,165 kilograms. The die-cast model with colored tires is about 24.53 grams or 0.866 ounces. Here's another Matchbox John Deere-Lanz 700 model. Let's compare these two models. What's unique is that on one model, one set of the plastic tires are colored, and on this other model, one set of the plastic tires are black. That being said, we can see how easy the black plastic tires come off of the wheels. The black plastic tires have lettering that reads Lesney, England. Just as this tractor was number 50, Lesney also offered a number 51 tipping trailer. The tipping trailer came with 3 plastic barrels. There is a hook at the rear of the tractor. The tipping trailer can be attached to the hook so the tractor can haul the trailer. I'm really surprised by the level of detail in this 1/64 diecast. This also includes the level of detailing on the hood for the lettering, which these days might be painted, printed, or decaled. We have to consider that this model was likely diecast in the 1960s. That means that this casting is well over 50 years old. Thank you for watching. As you can see, we're just getting started, so if you haven't yet, subscribe now. Comments and likes are welcome.